What is going on again, YouTube? It is Norma Jean BMX here with another Rainbow Six Siege video. Um, First, I want to touch base on what I said in the last video about getting what version. If you are going to get the operator bundles, and I found this out after I made the video, if you get the season pass first, if you plan on getting everything, if you get the season pass first, you will get the operator packs at a discounted price. So that's the smartest route to go. I'm glad I waited a couple days to make this video from the last one because I wanted to make one the next day and talk about how I complained about getting renown and grinding, and after I put a boost, I thought after I put a boost on that I was getting a lot more and whatnot, but I realized it was because me and one other person in my squad that I squad up with regularly also had a boost, which the boosts stack on top of each other, the renown boosts. So they had the 1 day one, and that's another thing. The boosts in this game are different than in other games like Battlefield or Call of Duty. The boosts, when it says 4 days, it means 4 days from when you started it, not 4 days of gameplay. So use them wisely. Like later tonight I won't be playing this, and tomorrow night I won't be playing this. So there's a full day that I'm missing out on using my renown boost. So be extra cautious with them. If you're like me, you've jumped into this game and you've played up previously, have played other first-person shooters like Call of Duty and Battlefield. This game has a learning curve, and it's a lot like Counter-Strike, and I'm used to that, so I kind of have an advantage in learning how to play this game. This game is a huge learning experience. Every time I play this game, I learn lots and lots of new stuff, whether I figure it out on my own or it's people teaching me. I know that if you see my rank, which is up by the top there with the number 2 on it, and Roman numerals, it says I'm a bronze 2 in ranked. The people I kind of squad up with, we do good in casual, but together in ranked, that's a whole different story. I'm starting to be able to play ranked better, so I also play with my brother, who in ranked is, I think, gold or no, he's gold. So I've learned a lot from him, and I've learned a lot on my own, and that's why I'm making these videos, is to share it with you guys. So we're gonna get into some Rainbow Six Siege tips for everyone. This will help you out in the long run, including I'm seeing where I'd be getting kills on people where they're probably going, what, how, there's no way that happened. So before we get into this, there's 2 other things I want to talk about, and that's, I've seen where people have said don't play terrorist hunt, it's pointless, and it's not pointless. It's good to warm up on, and it's good to train yourself on how this game plays and works. the other day I was doing the lone wolf um, terrorist hunt, and it was hostage. And I it took 20 minutes, but I went in one by one and eliminated everyone, and it taught me something that I'm going to show you guys here today, and that's the big thing with all that I'm going to teach you mostly today is that if you have the tactical advantage and the know-how over the team, you can win and you can crush and whatnot. That's all this game really is. For example, yesterday in a match I played against a guy where we were both peeking around the doorway from each other, and he went like from side to side, and finally when he went, I fired at him and I did not hit him, but I knew he went around the wall, so I continued firing in the direction but at the wall, and I ended up knocking him down and killing him. Another example of this, and I see people do it a lot, and I'm sure I've done it a lot. If you I'll fire at someone, miss, and they'll go back behind cover. If you've got enough bullets, continue firing, because if you continue firing, eventually they will stick their head out and you'll get like 3 instant headshots or whatever. So that's always something to keep in consideration. So now we're actually gonna go into a custom game, and because I want to talk about droning and stuff. Actually, I want to show you guys something. And this actually happened, and I already pre-created this. This happened the other day, and I have it set for hostage. We're on the attacking team, and we'll start now. And this will give you a little bit of a droning explanation. When you're new, and you're attacking, you're gonna use the drone, but you can use the drone more to your advantage than what I'm gonna show you here. And I'm going to show you first why you never pick fuse when you have a hostage. Well, you can, but I'm going to show you what people end up doing. And there's even a meme about this if you guys don't know.
Need to locate the hostage.
And obviously there's no one in here or whatnot, but I just want to demonstrate to you guys what I'm talking about. So,
confirmed. The hostage
see,
has been
there he
located.
is. So a good thing to do, a lot of people would just leave this here. A good thing to do is find a good intricate hiding spot and work on jumps. And you'll get a feel for jumps, and you can see I'm up here, and as long as I don't spot enemies, they will probably never even notice that I am up here.
Hostage in sight.
So here's a big mistake of what people do with fuse, and this is why I wouldn't necessarily pick him during a hostage round. Because he's got the cluster charge, and that's a special weapon, and trust me, it kills good, but we'll show you what happens when there's a hostage and you do it.
Hostage was killed.
That's what happens. So a lot of new players do that, and you just fuse the hostage. Another thing that you do not want to do in this in that room when you're attacking is to throw any kind of frag grenade in there. I've seen so many matches and played so many matches where that's happened and people have died, so not something that you want to do. Or hostage has died. You might get a kill, but you're gonna lose the round for yourself and probably make your team mad. I'm going to show you. I was talking about the tactical advantage, and we'll use I'm trying to think of which one it is. It's not that one. It's not that one either. I think it's this one. We'll know in a minute.
The hostage is being held at a remote location overrun by hostiles. Many have been equipped with a bomb vest. They have planted clusters of nitro cells in choke points throughout the chalet.
Okay, this isn't the one that I wanted.
Grenades can disable electronic detonators, preventing a chain reaction of high explosives.
Oh, I'm sorry guys, I picked the wrong one. That's what happens when you do a live broadcast.
Hostage found. Move to their location and secure the hostage.
No, we're returning to the menu. Sorry. If I was able to play and talk, I would so do that. Like play multiplayer. We'll just do this one.
We are facing a bomb.
Yeah, this is what I wanted anyway.
It is crucial that you choose an entry point that
I'm
minimizes
sorry
your
again,
exposure to
guys.
enemy fire and the time it takes to reach the bomb and disarm it. Repelling is the quickest way to traverse the building.
So another thing while I'm thinking of it that you want to work on is your map knowledge, and there's no way to really work on that other than to actually
Set it near the bomb to
get to know the maps yourself. Go in custom games and go through and whatnot.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
But what I'm talking about is having the tactical advantage. My brother told me to start watching Pro League play, and I've been watching these guys, and they'll do crazy ass shit, stuff that you would never think of doing. And when you put that into play in this game, it makes the other team not expect it, and you end up with the kill and whatnot, for example. So, for example, and I know this is terrorist hunt, but I marked this guy, and you know, he's over at this window, and he's kneeling, he's crouched. So I know he's crouched, and he's 8 meters away, so he's close. So if I aim right where that where the target is, right in the center, and go up a little bit, I'm probably gonna get a headshot. And you see how easily I killed him, and I did get a headshot eventually. Another thing, burst fire. Burst firing is your friend, and so is cornering. But yeah, for example, if a teammate is tagging people with the cameras, and you see that they're coming, and you know that they're right in front of this door because you see the marker, aim for that marker and just be like, and you know what will happen? You will get the kill, and they'll be like, how the fuck did he know? Another thing throughout the map, and oh, that's not one of them. I don't even know all of them yet, but I know a good portion of them. When you're outside, sometimes you'll see little light poles, and they'll have a camera on it. Make sure you shoot them out when you're attacking, because the more you shoot out, the less the defending team can have eyes on you as you're coming in. And I'm going to make a more in-depth video on that. But the other thing too is to make sure when drones are coming when you're defending, to kill them, because that's the attacking team's cameras, and if you don't kill them, they will hide them in good spots like I showed you earlier on top of that stuff by the paint can in the other map. Another thing is, you know, if you think someone's behind that door, do this. If you see their feet, just aim. You can even aim right here, shoot, and you know, you will get damage on them and possibly kill them, and they'll never see it coming. And the other thing is, when you die, use your camera. Communication is key in this game. I can't express that enough. If you're on a good squad with people, communicate, and don't be afraid to look at the cameras. Sometimes cameras can be life or death, and sometimes if you guys aren't using them and the other team is, that's why they're getting kills on you, and you're going, and you're not having fun. So I think I'm gonna wrap that up for today. I will have another video for you guys soon, and I'm even going to try to do one where I explain the different operators. But if you guys have any tips I should have included in this, leave them down below. and I will see you in the next video. This is Norma Gene BMX, and I will talk to you later, guys.